Atlas, I looked at my own works as fruitless, so I took a quiet stroll within my soul, naming and collecting flowers of solace. My prognosis is that I'm undergoing a spiritual psychosis, which I presume is tied to the scripture I consume, knife edge of my artistic sobriety, filling the mystery of iniquity. It becomes clear I'm learning to find magic in all the parts of me that's taught to fear. So I'm out in the wilderness, listening to the creek on a hill a little steep, silently meditating as deep calls out to deep, whispering to God like, show me who I am, what you created me for. Blessed are those who seek our shared humanity before the fall. Courage, humility, and love within me, I've observed them all, from humble beginnings in village huts to staring at skyscrapers in awe. To this day, I struggle to comprehend it all. Made friendship so real, felt like we've known each other before. The love they showed me now reflected tenfold for all. From playing with friends, kicking ball, to now reciting affirmation, healing the trauma in us all. But these are just some of the visions my mother already saw. So a long life and a heart full of laughter, she deserves it all. By rejecting society's law, I learned to overcome the need to indulge in it at all. May history remember me among the writers and the poets. Legacy up there with some of the greatest to ever do it. For if there's a man in the garden within us all, Lord knows this bouquet of flowers, I deserve it all. And it goes like this. Conversing with myself, splitting hairs in my own conscience. Like I know I've been drastically changing, so thank you for all your patience. See, I'm just in a different space and I choose to embrace it, searching for serenity, manifesting a new reality. Mind spilling, poetic living, I'm just a conduit for existence. Lessons accumulative like I learned the Fibonacci sequence. So everyone likes closing in from all different sides. Still I rise as my angel sighs. The rose that grew from concrete, because I come from a garden where no soil was fertile, a place of yin and yang, still I was a bright spot inside of a dark circle. People around me lacked ambition, so I had to ask myself the question, will I knowingly continue the cycle again, or rise to the version of me that beckons through my pen? You see, growing pains are more than just body aches. It's realizing how much is at stake, then asking yourself, what would it really take? Beware of heartbreak through analysis paralysis. After all these years, that seems to be a proven hypothesis. Often I think I found love partly, only to realize I've been looking through a glass darkly. Because the devils I knew were sometimes fallen angels in agony, so I'm telling my tender heart to first tend to thee. Doubling down on my passions, lost to the vagaries in my own head, learning to love the things that I felt and left unsaid. A poet survives by being a poet, sometimes more than just art. One moment I'm pleading, be still, my beating heart. Next I'm sitting here trying to see, to love or not to love, how deep can our romance be? Keep pouring more of ourselves until one of us says when, because if it all falls down, we can just build it back up again. Whatever life throws, we both know in the end, I'll be the sole consumer of my woes. Thank you. My mind keeps oscillating between the profound and the profane. So I'll pick up the pen, because here we go again. Twilight beckons into the night, into the dawn which I'm transformed. These words appear to bring order to my transitory form. Grateful for the blessings born of my peaceful living, enjoying the breeze that's given with the soul I was given to enjoy it with. Hammering steel with fire like a simple blacksmith. I think therefore I am, once said Descartes, but I've achieved the same thing through poetry and art. How quickly God's glance can turn into a lasting gaze and turns to enough to set your whole life ablaze. I'm just sitting here watching the world go round and round, patiently nurturing all the faith that I just found. To all my friends, I really hope you understand that I'm just a pilgrim traveling through a strange land. Some question deep inside about the shallowness outside in this world of sin where Lucifer resides. Will you answer for your vanity or give in to the lure of fame and immortality? Are your friendships superficial or real as the heavens be? Do you only love yourself because you have nothing else to love? Are you worshipping false idols or surrender to the one above? Are you a misunderstood genius or just a beggar with a dream? Or to live in a society where we're constantly regressing to the mean? But I'm a fish from the ocean, desperately trying to tell the fish from the well Above the body of water that spans the sky, hailing at signs of the mystery nearby. See, I have to free my thoughts just to watch them fly. Now I'm elevating, levitating towards the ceiling, reaching for God like that Michelangelo painting. Thank you. You know, sleeping in is free, but the dream costs a lot. So I'd have to run a few laps at dawn just to let the steam off. Remember, whatever plan you have now won't always be ironclad. Remember, the world of change turns furiously, so let go or be dragged. But ask yourself, are you awake enough to dream for more? Not all of us were built for this beaten path after all. And I know the way up the mountain is often slippery. A sweet victory gives us the taste of hardened ivory. Once you made it out of sand pit and the sun hits, you sit back like, I did that. Type shit. But there comes a time when the young must succeed the old, manifest the unique character, fulfill the prophecies foretold. So strive to be bold, combine agency with focus, intentionality, because momentum and action is the antidote to your anxiety. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. Moderation is a fatal thing. Nothing succeeds like excess. Never feign apathy. Instead, work hard to be the best. Put aside your doubts and move forward with your chest. Authenticity is the only way. The road is too long to fake it. And when the world asks for your dream, scream up, come and take it. So forget comfortably numb. Give me a destiny worth shrinking from. One where your family struck dumb because they can't foresee the outcome. Tomorrow's a new day, so I'll beat in the war drum like ba-dum, 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 till my kingdom come.